Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, yes, I'm coming to you from my kitchen because it is Sunday. Incredibly relaxed. Had a great afternoon today, guys. So I just wanted to give an update. Now, obviously, I had the day off yesterday, and there was some interesting stuff coming out in regards to the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. A lot happening with Solana and also Litecoin. We also have JP Morgan, one of the biggest fund managers on the planet, and I should say one of the biggest banks on the planet as well, literally coming out wanting crypto regulation and clarity. Very interesting. There is also a very bullish interview, I should say, with Brad Garlinghouse. Only came out yesterday and I did miss that one, but we're going to go through all of it, guys, because there is a lot happening in this space. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting freaking wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, okay? Make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. It's absolutely free. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, all right? Now, formalities are out of the way, guys. And yes, I'm going to go into the community tab here on my phone because, again, I can't freaking get into it. Don't ask me why on the iPad, it's really annoying, but top altcoins up in my portfolio today, being Sunday, believe it or not. We had Ravane, AMP, we had AGIX as well, Gala, which is really nice. That hasn't been up for a while, and Constellation DAG. Very, very nice. Now, I will go to Coinspot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to bring it up here on my iPad. Let's do this right now. And I don't know why it does that anyway, but that's CryptoMeter.io. We'll hit that in a second. But this is obviously Coinspot, where I buy my cryptos in Australia. They are an official partner of the channel, as well as OKX. Very, very bullish. I'll show you the OKX bots as well. Now, again, there is referral links below for these two exchanges. Please feel free to use them. If you are new to cryptos in Australia, please feel free to use the referral link for Coinspot, because you will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, do your own research. Now, again, prices here are in Australian dollars. Everything else is set to US dollars, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans. Now, Bitcoin's sitting at 39,000 Australian dollars today, which is really nice. ETH is at 2,500. You've got XRP up slightly as well to 72 cents. 72 cents. The lawsuit is coming to an end very, very soon. So, guys, do not miss the train. Very, very nice. Now, ADA, 39 cents, still down again because of this whole security BS from Gary Gensler. Doge at 9 cents. You've got Sol at $23. Now, Matic at 91 cents as well. That is a gem. Litecoin is 115. Yes, I know it's expensive. However, there is some pretty crazy predictions of that actually going to $1,000 per coin, potentially. Very interesting. We've got also Chainlink at $7 and bullish on that. XLM is 11 cents. ICP $5.93. We've got Hedera at 6 cents today. Quant is still at 152. Very similar to Litecoin, although Quant has less of a supply. Putting it out there. VeChain doing absolutely freaking nothing at 2 cents. ALGO, guys, at 17 cents. Some other favorites, of course, moving down. We have Theta at 96. Axie Infinity at $7.37. Neo's $11 as well. Keep scrolling down. Of course, we've got these three gems, literally one after the other. XDC, 4 cents. Casper at 6 cents. IOTA's at 24 cents. And we have Pepe up 0.05. Today, I have got a trading bot set up in the Patreon, which is linked below. That community is growing every single day. I love it. Now, again, yes, this is the Wall Street Bull University, which is really nice as well. We've got 210 people in there, which is really incredible as well. I love speaking with everyone in there. Again, I put up on my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, my indicators, the news before I go on the channel. Also, very importantly, my dividend investing, which provides cash flow every single month, completely passive. And I show all the dividends coming in from that as well, which is very, very nice. Now, I just want to show you guys so you can see exactly what I'm doing in here. Yes, I've got my crypto trading bots set up in the Patreon. Now, I put up all my pairs and how I actually set them up. There is a full-length 10-minute video in there, which I did last week, which is really nice. So again, I've got the bots set up, as you can see right here. Obviously, my Chili's bot is up 1% today. Pepe is up 3.47%. Obviously, I've got Sui, which is another one, guys, 20.26%, which is crazy. My Ethereum bot is actually up 198% to 160 USDT. You can see it right there. Insane. Very, very good. I also have another account here as well, which, you know, has got a substantial amount of money in it. I'm just pointing that out. And I want to show you this because it's absolutely wild. Now, I put up how to set these up in the Patreon. Now, obviously, I've got one here set up with Litecoin. Obviously, you can see right there, 52 USDT, which is crazy. One set up on Bitcoin, 64 USDT. You can see right there. It's a little bit backwards. I do apologize. And of course, we have Pepe. This is crazy, but 31%, and I'm up 340 USDT there, guys. Now, that in Australian dollars is what? Nearly $460, $480, which is just insane. So that is in the Patreon. That is why I love doing it, because I'm only showing what's making me money. Now, crypto bubbles. Let's refresh this, guys, because it goes all stupid. And we've got Shiba Inu, Aptos right here. Again, I'm still holding Shiba Inu, guys, 4.5% on the day, still up 5.8 on the week, which is really nice as well. US dollars, by the way, it's too many zeros. Aptos, I was trading this 4.8% on the day and still up 17.8% on the week, which is really nice, $7.03. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there are still incredible buying opportunities, of course. XRP up 0.5% today, 48 cents. The lawsuit is going to be over very, very soon, so keep a close eye on that. And of course, we have XDC down 5.2% today, which is really nice. I'm very bullish on XDC. Now, I do apologize. I've got Jim Cramer literally on my TV at the moment with Mad Money. Pretty sure, yeah, it says recorded on Friday. So a little bit of Jim Cramer on a Sunday night, whatever. Anyway, it just makes me want to buy more crypto, to be honest with you, because he said to get out of it. Anyway, we've got a former SEC director right here, which is really interesting as well. No, I don't want to share my cookies. Don't share your cookies. Anyway, love cookies, especially Oreos. Anyway, a former SEC director says the summary judgment is coming down very, very soon, guys. And this is... I mean, we've been waiting for this for a freaking long time, but the SEC case, which has dragged on for 2 years, obviously is coming to an end very soon. And Mark Fagel right here, forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, a former regional director of the SEC San Francisco regional office, expects a judge to issue her ruling in the XRP lawsuit in the coming days. What are we now, guys? We are the 18th of June. This is crazy. But this is going to be massive. And Fagel right here was responding to an XRP enthusiast who suggested in a tweet that the SEC withdrawing its lawsuits before summary judgment potentially undermines the pre-deciding judge. And I don't think that's going to happen. But a follow-up tweet noted the delay in the verdict would bolster the argument that the public relations influenced the judge's decision, and that would lead to more confusion. And while trying to avoid speculation right here, Fagel posited right here the court decision could be expected within days, which is nuts. Sorry, my washing time is done. But anyway, in his opinion, any further delay in the lawsuit would due to complexities of the case and not any hidden agendas, which is straightforward. All right, the SEC initiated the precedent-setting against the suit against Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson in the last quarter of 2020. And the allegation raising north of $1.2 billion from 2013 via an unlicensed sale of alleged security XRP, which is freaking BS anyway. And the XRP community right here was recently an uproar after the infamous William Hinman materials were released, which was freaking huge. And Ripple's counsel argued that Hinman's speech in 2018, where he reportedly said that Ether, the native token of the Ethereum blockchain, was not a security, fostered confusion, leading market participants, including Ripple, to believe that XRP was not a security. Okay? It's absolutely mental, and there's an interview with Brad. We're going to watch that in a moment. Let me just refresh, but the lawsuit is very, very close to the end, guys. Reacts right here to the CEO's new comments. And yes, there's an interview with Brad. I'm not going to go into this because we're going to watch that in a moment. But this is interesting as well. BlackRock's move to file a Bitcoin ETF. Here's his outlook right here, and a Bloomberg analyst. sharing his theories on what motivated the world's largest investment management company to file for a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. And on Thursday, BlackRock filed a request for the SEC right here for the iShares Bitcoin Trust, and the investment vehicle, which is designed to track the underlying market price of Bitcoin and aims to give investors exposure to the leading crypto asset without directly buying it. Wealthy clients, by the way. And this is what Baker said. There's more speculation that the SEC actually wants to push and wants to create winners and losers. Of course they do. In this sort of show that the future is more BlackRock than Binance or crypto exchanges, and have BlackRock maybe even drive some of this moving of crypto from the locals to the mainstream companies that have law ears all over that follow the rules. It matches up with the SEC's recent move towards the exchanges and some sort of regulating right here, but there's no real framework yet. They're more just targeting the problems they see. And I just want to say as well, in my opinion, I really believe that once institutions come into this space, we're going to lose that train, but it's going to be good for those of us who are in the space at the moment. Anyway, Solana, I remember they were going to make the phone, but which is really interesting as well. I don't know if anyone's actually got it, but anyway, guys, so Solana's crypto smartphone is searching for a niche in crowded field. Solana's Android phone is in the hands of thousands of people after being unveiled last year. And we spoke to several of them to get a sense of what they are like, which is just nuts as well, by the way. And you can see we spoke with them, which is interesting. Now, let me just get rid of this. I'm not too bullish on Android phones, to be quite honest with you. And Saga Unboxed right here, and I do apologize about this pop-up. So at first glance, the device looks like a typical Android phone, but closer inspection reveals green accent buttons, as well as Solana's logo discreetly placed on the back. And it's not just the logo that makes crypto phone, but rather the functionality built it throughout. And approving transactions on decentralized applications right here, which is nuts, by the way. And you can see right here, your fingerprint and seed vault right here. Sorry about these pop-up guys right here. I can see right here. Let me just scroll up. I do apologize. Let me refresh this. For example, is relatively seamless. And compared to MetaMask's Phantom and obviously the iPhone. And I just want to point out as well, I never use MetaMask anymore because it's just nuts. And I've been hacked on there before. But anyway, sorry about these pop-ups, it's annoying. But JP Morgan obviously pushes for crypto regulation, which is interesting. And you can see right here, the US bank JP Morgan is making its voice heard by asking the US government for regulation for crypto industry after the SEC's recent tyrannical right here passed. And the risks, obviously, according to the banking giant, is to see the industry that processes billions of dollars move to other markets outside the States. And again, JP Morgan, of course, this is what I'm trying to say. You've got BlackRock, you've got Fidelity, you've got JP Morgan coming into this. I'm just waiting for Vanguard to put their hand up now, which is going to be nuts. Now, Litecoin, again, I've been talking about this. The halving is coming, but obviously the price prediction shoots up 8% right here from the $70 level. Can Litecoin reach $1,000 in 2023? Who knows? I'm bullish on it. Anytime there's a halving, we're going to see a pump, just from a purely money-making perspective. Although Litecoin is currently displaying a bullish trend, it is more important to note that there is no indication that this will reach $1,000 in 2023. While the price may experience some upward movement, reaching a such significant milestone within a year is unlikely based on the available data and market conditions. We'll see what happens with that one. I mean, all crypto is going to go parabolic in my opinion. And yes, again, the unveiling the halving history right here of Litecoin. Let's see what happens with the rich history and price fluctuations. Market participants are drawing analogies again, insights into what can be expected in anticipation of this significant event. And Litecoin usually starts rising 200 days before the halving and finishes around 35 to 40 days prior to the event. This year, Litecoin began its price growth on Jan 16th, resulting in a 15% increase so far. And if the pattern holds, this cycle right here should end on June 29th, which is next week, with the halving itself predicted to occur around August 4th. Keep an eye on that. Let me refresh this. We've got cryptometer.io, then we'll get to Twitter. We've got money going into XRP Ethereum, as you can see there, Pepe, Monero, Aptos. We've got OKB as well. That's OKX's token. Not that I'm invested in it, but anyway, I love the exchange. And we've got the graph, and we've also got Solana right there in Bitcoin. That is a given. Now, I'm going to go to Twitter. If I can bring it up on my freaking iPad here, guys. Let me just bring this up. Let me just grab it. There we go. Now I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on the air, guys. Now I just want to play this interview with Brad Garlinghouse because it's very, very bullish. Let's have a listen to it, all right?
As many of you know, I don't often make videos like this, but then again, not every week has been like this one. A few days ago, after 2 years, 7 court orders, and over $100 million in legal bills, the Hinman speech documents, including internal SEC emails and comments leading up to this now infamous 2018 speech, they've finally been unsealed. Hinman's speech created new factors to determine if a token becomes sufficiently decentralized to no longer be considered a security. At best, these documents show that senior officials at the SEC couldn't agree on the law and told Bill Hinman directly he would confuse the public even more about the rules for crypto. At worst, they show that Hinman deliberately ignored the law, and he tried to create new laws, something only Congress can do. And while he was a public servant, Hinman received millions of dollars of payments from his law firm, which was part of an alliance with others that had a vested interest in this speech. This speech isn't about any one token or any one blockchain. This is about showing the extent to which the SEC has relentlessly pursued enforcement actions against crypto players while professing fake open arms and calls to come in and register, all the while lying about their so-called guidance. As some of you may know, Ripple spent years proactively engaging with the SEC. I personally met with Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman, with no lawyer present. Why would I need a lawyer if we were all coming together in good faith? We answered every question they had, and not once did they suggest to me that XRP was a security. We were fully transparent, not knowing they would then use this information against us. The SEC hit us with a surprise Wells notice, saying they were considering suing us for breaking securities laws, and still refused to provide specifics. To those that have recently been hit with their own Wells notices and lawsuits, this likely sounds all too familiar. When the lawsuit did drop against us, days before Christmas, a very Grinch-like touch, they made it personal. They sued Chris Larson and they sued myself, alleging we should have known all along that XRP was a security. You can now see, plain as day, they couldn't even agree amongst themselves. And to me, it still seems like they can't. What we saw play out in our case is exactly what's still happening. The SEC is looking to kill crypto innovation in the United States, and its current chair, an unelected bureaucrat I might add, is weaponizing the lack of regulatory clarity to exert jurisdiction over the entire crypto space. This is the definition of putting politics over people. It's the pursuit of power over sound policy. The SEC tried to bully us into acquiescing. Thankfully, we have had the resources to fight back. And now we can all see what they've fought so hard to hide. They knowingly created confusion about the rules, and they used that confusion to regulate through enforcement. That's bad faith, plain and simple. Ultimately, as our lawsuit comes to a close, for so many others, it's just starting. The fight for clarity has to continue. I'm just going to conclude by saying to my colleagues here at Ripple, to my family, my friends, everyone who has supported us over the past 2.5 years, and certainly to the whole of the XRP army, a very heartfelt and a very genuine thank you for that support.
Very, very bullish right there, guys. I mean, come on. And I just want to point out that, thank you, McKay, for this. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but that is Judge Torres right there. Literally, that is her walking around. That is the lady who's controlling the future of crypto in the United States. Massive decision right there. Now, interesting stuff. We've got Algorand as well. I'm not going to play this full interview, but go and have a watch out on my Twitter page. I've got Satoshi Nakamoto, Samsung, Toshiba, Nakamichi right here, and Motorola. Very interesting right here. And BRICS nations obviously now wanting to start using Bitcoin and crypto. That was going to happen as well. You've also got Binance reaching an agreement with the SEC as well, obviously to allow customers to withdraw funds from Binance.us. House of Satoshi spotted in Zurich, Switzerland right here, and there's a whole range of stuff with the BRICS nations. I am going to bring up coin market cap now, and I'm going to make this bigger. I do apologize. Full screen. We've got $1 trillion US dollars. It is down quite a bit. $20 billion in volume. We've got 48% BTC, 19.4% Ethereum. Not too worried about that. This is my entire portfolio, guys, and I post this up every single day in the Patreon. Also, my banking coins list right here, which is an absolute no-brainer in my opinion. This is mental. I'm not going to go through all of them, but of course, I'd love to see XRP go parabolic. Again, how much would that go? I think it's just going to go freaking parabolic. That video alone by Brad Garlinghouse has 2.9 million views. Nuts. Literally nuts. Anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you very much for sticking around this long in the video. I will speak to everyone tomorrow. I hope you all have a good weekend. Stay safe. Follow me on social media. Join the Patreon. Again, it's a very bullish community, which is growing every single day. So thank you to those 210 people. You guys absolutely rock. I love talking with everyone, all right? Stay safe. I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Bye.